can't hold it back. I can't hold it back.
Hey everybody! Belated Happy New Year. It's the new year. It's 2021 and I hope that you share the same excitement and enthusiasm as I do because as early as now, a lot of exciting things, there are a lot of reasons to be excited about for this new year. First of all, I had a good time researching about the year of the ox and there are pretty, a good number of promises that will seem very exciting as far as positivity is concerned. Feng Shui's really play a part, but the year of the ox will start after the Chinese New Year. So to everyone planning to have some sort of like transactions in business or in their personal lives, like investing in relationships, I think this year is the best year. And so I just hope that you guys hang tough because the past 2020 had been very challenging. But as they say, for as long as we are alive, then there will always be hope. And we just have to keep, looking forward to brighter days. Kasi yun na, meron talaga habang may buhay, may pag-asa. Ayun, so yay, thank you very much to everybody joining us tonight. It's a very good traction as far as time is concerned. It's 8:04 p.m. and our viewers are coming in. Thank you for joining us. Tonight is so special. Kasi I am going to have a very special guest and it's not a secret kasi I've been posting the announcements and the teasers for the past few days. But before that, allow me to say that this month is a festival month for Iloilo. Basically, Iloilo naman has festivals supposedly every month. That's the idea of making Iloilo and the region a festival capital of the country. But Dinagyang is something that we all have grown up to know and to actually be a part of. Ako, at some point, I'm proud to say that I was once a judge of the Dinagyang Festival. And Dinagyang is really a celebration of faith, a celebration of blessings and gratitude to our Señor Santo Niño. And it only means going out and displaying a sense of revelry. But now, this year, it poses a serious challenge because, as you know, we are following very strict health protocols to prevent, the effect of or the wrath of the pandemic of COVID-19. So I guess we are all you all share the same curiosity as I do as far as how the Dinagyang Festival will be conducted and how if it will happen or what will the people behind the festival have plans or how they have put together the plans in actually pushing through or pushing for the festival without risking the Ilonggos and can we still enjoy the Dinagyang that we know. So that's gonna be answered tonight, and I am so honored that our guests have granted us his very precious time, and I know that he's had only one other guesting other than this, and it's going to be our official station, our official network for the Dinagyang, but I will let him talk about it. Baka I'm saying all the wrong things. But allow me to just say I'm so honored that he's here with us tonight. And of course, to give you firsthand information, to share with you what to expect for Dinagyang 2021. But before that, allow me to please plug my friend's new business that's coming up. She started today, my friend Ana De Toyato, who's doing a Pop a Cup. Okay, it's a pop-up coffee store which actually just goes around the city. But today she started at the coastal road near Curvus, which is going to the port, of Roro Port of Dumangas. So she had some setup there, which is a pop-up. So that's the exciting idea there. So I hope you guys can catch the pop-up one of these days if they get to position themselves somewhere within our reach or within access. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to introduce properly our guest. Actually, he doesn't need a lot of introduction because he is a household name and a household face. But because I look up to him so much, I admire him so much, I really think that he deserves even a very simple introduction from someone like me. So allow me this a very short period to introduce our very special guest tonight. And for the first time here on Streaming Hot, I'm having just one guest. Talagang one-on-one ito. Very special. Napaka-presidential lang dating natin. So, ladies and gentlemen and dear friends, our guest tonight here at Streaming Hot is a very prominent personality in Iloilo and in the region. He has been the most watched face on television, being a news anchor and the morning talk show host. And I also had the privilege of working with him and his beautiful wife and our wonderful team and during my stint as one of the teachers in Sikat Academy. He has done amazing things for Iloilo, both as a businessman and as a civic leader. Currently, he is the president of the Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated, a very relatively young foundation working out the festivals here in Iloilo, and it is otherwise known as the IFFI. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my dear friend and our guest for this evening, Attorney Jobert Penaflorida. Hi, Sir Jobert, and welcome to Streaming Hot. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Sir Bob, and it's always a joy to see you. Now, and Bob Rodriguez, my relationship with Bob and Kevin goes a long, long way. We have done so many wonderful projects in the past, and I always admire the talent of Bob Rodriguez. But as we speak now, not only the talent, but the resiliency, and you are an inspiration at this time of the pandemic, showing everyone that Bato ta Iloilo, the Ilonggo, can really fight and survive and thrive in the time of pandemic.
That's true, Sir Jobert. Now it's really the best time to feel proud of being Ilonggo because before the show we were talking about how Ilonggos have been so obedient with the policies of the city, and that basically worked for us, right, during this time of the pandemic.
And Sir Bob, I take this occasion to greet all the followers of this streaming hot show on online. Now, and we're also sharing this with our viewers in the official in the official Facebook page of Iloilo Dinagyang, of Iloilo Festivals Foundation, and my WhatsApp Iloilo, PCCI Iloilo, and of course my own personal Facebook pages.
Thank you so much, Sir Jobert. Suddenly, this show feels more legit because of all the platforms that you have shared the show to. But thank you very much. And so let's get on to the main agenda of tonight's conversation because a lot of people have actually sent me messages about this topic regarding the upcoming Dinagyang 2021. So in a nutshell, being the president of IFFI and representing your board, tell us about the plans of the Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated for the upcoming Dinagyang Festival 2021.
Sir Bob, maybe even before starting with the plans, I'd like to inform your viewers on how we made this happen. Now, so
Yes.
in the midst of the pandemic, we were asking ourselves, do we have to continue with the tradition and the devotion of to Senor Santo Niño, which is Dinagyang? So as always, which is my style of leadership and the one that we abide in IFFI, we did a consultative meeting using social media. We did an online consultation with the different stakeholders of Iloilo and Dinagyang, and they came up with their different proposals, and we chose one that will balance both health as well as economics, and that will be doable. Now that will be practical, and so they gave us different options. I'd like to point out the group of the Iloilo Artist Festivals Association. They came up with different proposals. They have 4 proposals. Do we follow the one that is now being done by Cebu when there are actual contingents that will perform without the audience, or do we do it in a recorded manner? So they gave us several options, and together with the Iloilo City government under Mayor Treñas, we chose one that is most inclusive and at the same time the safest, which is to come up with Dinagyang Digital 2021. So Dinagyang Digital 2021 will continue our 53-year-old tradition, but at the same time will ensure that we do not sacrifice the health and safety of our people. Now, so this everything will be pre-filmed. we will use a different medium, and we will use all the different platforms over social media, and using our partnership with the different print, radio, and television partners, so that we would be able to continue with Dinagyang, but bringing it now in a platform that suits the new normal.
So, grabe, Sir Jobert, before you arrived at this idea of doing the Dinagyang Digital 2021, you actually did not leave any stone unturned because you have to consult people on social media. You had teams helping you think. So what I'm trying to say is this is really something that did not just come out of nowhere. You really did go through the eye of the needle before coming up with this final decision. Am I right, sir?
Yes, Sir Bob. And another consideration is not only the health and safety of our people, but we're looking also at the economics, at the cost of holding Dinagyang, when the money can be spent elsewhere, not taking care of the health requirements of our people. Now, so
Yes.
example, in previous year, we were given subsidy, or in the previous years, Dinagyang is given subsidy of several millions of pesos. Like last year, it was 25 million pesos from the
Yes.
Iloilo City government. No, and but this year it is just a token of what we have received in the past. This year, Mayor Treñas gave us a subsidy of 1 million pesos that
Mhm.
practically went to subsidizing the food
Mhm.
of all our performers. So sa pagkaon pa lang, Sir Bob, kulang na. No, but this is the right thing to do. We are in a pandemic. It is
Yes.
for me, it is unfair to be
Mhm.
using taxpayers' money.
That's wonderful to hear, Sir Jobert. Suddenly, it doesn't feel like the dinagyang is actually an exuberance of sorts because you still practiced, the to be thrift and not spend the taxpayers' money. So, Sir Jobert, there will be ATI performances, but these are all pre-taped, right? And
Yes.
but this is
So,
no longer a
so
competition, or is it
as
still a
we
competition?
speak, Sir Bob, I can safely say Dinagyang Digital 2021 is a go now, and with the plugs now being released with our own Miss Universe Philippines, our own Miss Iloilo, the product of the production of our Miss Iloilo team, Rabia Mateo, inviting everyone. Everything has been done as we speak. Now, so
Mm.
our 30 warriors went through a bubble.
Mhm.
Gin-quarantine natin sila before the rehearsals. They underwent RT-PCR tests because the
Uh-huh.
city has its own molecular laboratory. When we confirmed that they were all negative, they started rehearsing for 20 days, and within the 20 days, they recorded, they rehearsed and they recorded. So they are coming up with, and they have completed the 7 tribe performances. And this time, we're not doing it by paghidait or salugnon, but the
Mhm.
7 tribes will be the 7 districts of Iloilo City. So it's really
Mhm.
one Iloilo and one Dinagyang. And the good news is we're working with our partner in previous years now, a world-class video production, Mayad Studios. Has recorded it for IFFI and for Iloilo Dinagyang 2021.
Oh my God, Sir Jobert, just listening to you describe how this is gonna be done is so exciting. Mads Delgado here watching us is sharing the same excitement as I do. Talagang it's up to the next level talaga, Sir Jobert. And I think what you're saying right now is that we are actually ready for as far as timeline is concerned because you have taped all the performances and now if I'm not mistaken, you are in the stage of just fine tuning everything, editing. Is that correct, sir?
Fine tuning, editing, and post production. So we are ready to roll the final cut come January 24, 2021, exactly on Dinagyang Day. We
Mhm.
will have a Dinagyang Mass that is virtual also. So for all the devotees of Senor Santo Niño, we are bringing it also before the actual program. And what is interesting, Sir Bob, is we're not showing warriors dancing before the Freedom Grandstand, but this
Yes.
time they are dancing where in the different districts. So if it's Tribo Arevalo, they are right before the Balay na Bato. They are in the before the churches at Villa Beach. So I think we are featuring at more than 50 different locations of Iloilo City. So this is really showcasing the best that Iloilo can offer to the rest of the world.
Grabe, actually, sir, just thinking about it now, I realized that by doing this, this will also hit several, aspects of the festival. And it's not just limited to the people in Iloilo, but those that will be able to watch it on a global scale. So it's great promotion for the city, no?
Yes, and we're featuring the best of the best. So, kung ikaw taga Molo, kag nahidlaw ikaw, makitaan mo ang Molo Mansion, dira gasaot ang mga Warriors, or Molo
Yeah.
Church. Kung taga Haro ikaw, ara gid sila mismo, Sir Bob, they recorded it from the Haro River. No,
Yes.
so because it's the history. So gina-relate gid, no, and dancing before Haro Cathedral. In fact, ang grupo sa aton mga artists headed by Romel Flohen is saying sang una gaubra pa sila tarpaulin kag dalon sa Freedom Grandstand para ang
Mga
likod nila
sila, sir.
katedral.
Oo.
Oh, subong or painting. Subong
Painting.
ya, they are dancing before the Haro Cathedral. Now, so it's amazing, and we will showcase the best of Tribo Mandurriao. We'll show how Iloilo has grown over the years, dancing on top of the highest building in Iloilo, sa Injap Towers. Gasaot na ang mga warriors naton.
Oh my
So,
God.
and all of it.
Degrees of Iloilo, sir, no? May ara nga sa high level, may ara on the ground, and may ara featuring the bodies of water. Sir, if I may ask, did you get well, for every tribe, did you have different choreographers, or did you have just a team working on a specific choreographer? How did it go for them, sir?
Sir Bob, one objective naton sa Dinagyang is to be able to provide livelihood to our artists. No,
Yes.
kaya nagapabuligid sa aton, they banded themselves together, and they're saying for 7, 8, 9 months wala gid sila sang activity, no, and that's their livelihood, and that's their source of income. So ang natabo, Sir Bob, is that everything will be unique because ang aton nga we used to have 7 or 8 tribes during Dinagyang. Kada tribe naton, no, Tribo, La Paz, Haro, Molo, etc., will be choreographed by a different set of choreographer.
Okay.
So lain man yang choreographer, lain man ang musical director ya, lain man ang iya yang music nga usaron. So everything will be unique, and they will have their internal competition as well. So we will ask the help of our viewers kung sinong manami come January 24. Di ba la? So they will have to see whether ang mas gusto nila lang tawon or mas nantahuman sila sa performance ng Tribo Molo over Tribo Arevalo. So there will still be friendly competition among the different tribes, pero the magic there is that we're using the same set of dancers for all the 7 tribes.
Wow. Oh my God. So, grabe. Bali, nagdinagyang kita, and we actually involved as many artists as possible to help them with the livelihood that has been affected by the pandemic, no? Ang gin-involved natin as choreographers. And also, Sir Jobert, if I may just say, no, na ang audience gali will get to vote for their favorite tribes. Is that going to be the...
We are looking at the idea para nga ti lang tawon ta kun di nang nagustuhan nila ang iyasang Tribo Molo, Tribo City proper. No, but at the end of the day, Sir Bob, it is one Iloilo and one Dinagyang, because all the 7 tribes will converge at San Jose Parish and will become one Dinagyang tribe. No, so that is the grand finale. No, so all the different tribes will come together and become one Iloilo. No, so in paying homage to Senor Santo Niño. So that is worth watching, balantayan, no? And of course, the fact that the One Dinagyang Digital will be hosted by Rabia Mateo.
Grabe, Sir Jobert, this is amazing. Grabe nga ako na excitement subong niya just listening to all these plans, and these are no longer just plans, but I think gina-roll out nyo na ni on a strict timeline. And with your leadership, ang imudaan nga talent, sir, for precision is something that I really want to imbibe in everything that I do.
That's what I learned from Kevin Piemonte. So, ang Sir Bob, ang ato niya nga gin ubraya, gin plus start agad, no? So, I mentioned earlier, gin bubble naton. So as early as November 28, after nga nag-screen ang IAFA sa ilang mga warriors, we grouped them together with the help of Department of Education because partner naman ang DepEd under the leadership of Superintendent Dr. Maria Luz de los Reyes. Nag-provide sila sa isa ka eskwelahan. No, well, I can mention it now. Ramon Avancenia National High School. Dira sila ginhouse, every day ginatagaan nato ng warriors naton lunch, breakfast, snacks, dinner, complete lunch ang tanan nga team. Tapos kung mag-train sa ila, may ara nga railings, no, because
Yes.
to ensure that they are safe. Instructions are being done using the microphone. And
Yeah.
ginbantayan gid ang aton mga warriors, no? And believe ka, Sir Bob, because ang ginaobra nila, practice today, shooting tomorrow. Practice today, shooting tomorrow. That's how they did that. And that's a tribute to the talent of the Ilonggo. No? And ang ginapasalamatan ko gid, Sir Bob, kay Senyor Santo Niño is that we ended our shoot December 21 and ginpa-swab test naton sila and sang ginpapulit naton ang aton mga warriors, all of them negative sa ilang RT-PCR test. No? So when we release them to their families, God is good. They are all negative. Similarly, sa shoot naton ang leads ni Rabia Mateo and ang co-host and everybody, kay kinalan which Mayad did also. They also have to go through the same RT-PCR test, and thank God all of them were negative as well. Now, so do ginabuligan lang kita, Sir Bob, because may isa, duwa lang dira, then wala. All of this will not come into reality.
I think also, Sir Jobert, what we are trying to say here na emphasizing on all the safety protocols, following all of it, is that even if we are doing something as big as this, it can still be a safe endeavor. It can still be safe for everybody, and this can come out very successfully. But of course, you just have to follow by the book how to make sure that everybody will be in a very safe working condition. And of course, as you said, ginagihaan man ni Senyor Santo Niño because this is not
we are thankful to Mayor Jerry Treñas and the Iloilo City government. Wala gid yung pabayaan, Sir Bob. So ang COVID task force, ang TMTRO, the mayor's office is providing vitamins for them every day, beddings nga manami ang ilang accommodation, and ginabuligan gid sang city government during all the tapings because we have to bring them to the different districts. The city would provide the bus and all the other facilities kag ginabantayan gid sa atong kapulisan kag sa atong mga traffic police. So nakibot lang gani sila only to find out nga human na kag natapos na ang Dinagyang Digital 2021.
This is exciting. Guys, to all those watching, amuna ka sadya kung si Sir Jobert inyuupod katrabaho. Because kung ano ang ginaplano, amo gid na siya, and it's really so well executed. Pero sir, with all this great news that you're sharing with us, ano naman niya ang challenges gidya or isa lang bika major challenge nga putting all of these together nga gusto mo or pwede mo ma-share sa amon tanan, and how did you overcome such challenge?
Well, the biggest challenge really, Sir Bob, is really how to ensure that we comply with health protocols. No, so ang problema ko, but what I do is I pray to Senyor Santo Niño and leaving no stone unturned. No, ang pinakadako gid nga challenge is how do you keep the entire team healthy all throughout the more than 3 weeks of rehearsals and shoot. No, paano mo ma-ensure kay kung may isa, duwa, tatlo lang dira mahapay kami tanan. No, and we will end up doing nothing. No, so so really praying hard, but you don't only pray hard, you also ensure that health conditions, health protocols are really respected. That's why we do not. Then if you can see in the promo materials, even nagasaot ang warriors with their masks on. No, just to ensure nga safe ang aton warriors, because while we want to continue with the devotion, hindi ta mapabayaan ng health protocols. And you've been through the challenge and hindi ta gusto. No, we do not want our warriors to experience the same thing, and that's what we are happy about. That as we now bring Dinagyang 2021 in the digital platform, na observe agad and kabudlay-budlay, Sir Bob. No, kabudlay-budlay nga how do we ensure that all of them will be healthy for 3 weeks nga ilang rehearsals.
But you did it. So congratulations. They all came out negative sa
Sa
PCR
bulig
test.
sa Ginoo. Nami
Yes,
Sir
sir.
Bob kaya ato niya, we really conduct it before the bubble and after
And
the bubble. So we complied, ginbalik ta sila sa ilang mga pamilya na safe and healthy.
well, that's great news, good Sir Jobert. Other than the virtual events, sir, may ara man live events nga gina-endorse ang IFFI or at least part of the under the wing of IFFI?
Sir Bob, we're happy that our partners in the past have continued to work with us. So may mga pocket events kita, but we make sure na they observe proper protocols. Now, for example, ang before we went on air, gintawagan na ako sang JCI President, no, si Councilor Molejona sang
Yes.
Miagao. Ready na ang 7 competing artists group para
Oh, wow.
sa first ever Dinagyang Mural Contest. So
Oh,
sa
wow.
bahin sang Atria, may ara man kita da nga 7 murals representing the 7 districts of Iloilo City. No,
Oh,
so
wow.
katahom, and this is being done by JCI, no, ang grupo sang JCI. Ang grupo naman sang Rotary Club of Iloilo South ang nagapatigayo naman sang Dagyang sa Kalye Real Time. No, so ila naman na iya may ara nga different contests using TikTok and social media again. So may ara
Oh,
silang group
that's
dance
nice.
contest, may ara sila Rabia walk contest, may ara na sila Dinagyang warrior contest. And that will all be shown on Dagyang sa Real Day, which is January 23. Now, so it's virtual, but as if we are there, and they have also a photo contest of your best photos while doing Dagyang sa Real last year. No, or last year in 2020. So we continue with the experience. And what is nice, Sir Bob, is that while we have no Miss Iloilo this year, or at least in January, all our
Yes.
Miss Iloilo hindi nila ma-miss because ang aton nga Dinagyang, one Dinagyang Digital will be hosted by Rabia Mateo. Ang gina-arrange naton subong ang Dagyang sa Calirial will be hosted by our Miss Iloilo Dini, no, Karen.
And Nori.
Karen Mendoza, and our opening salvo will be hosted by Miss Iloilo World, Ann Palmares.
And Palmares. So, oh my God. So this is gonna be a reunion for all of us.
So madamo pa kita, Sir Bob, sa mga pocket events, but all the pocket events will only be done in very safe premises and should be approved by the COVID task force of the city. So most of them will be in the different malls. Ang Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry will continue with its 1 week Dinagyang Market at SM City. There is one Iloilo Trade Fair on the other hand at Mega World, and there will be different. The food committee is now looking into online or on-ground food festivals, but will ensure that safety protocols are observed. There will be no activity in Calerial. Wala kita anay sa mga street dancing, wala anay sa mga amusina, because we can always do it in 2022 when we are all healthy.
So, bali, sir, ang streets natin sa Calirial will continue to be open for vehicles, yeah. Unlike before, nga gina-close ginada siya with all the the stores and the stalls. Subong, sir, continue lang yapon.
Sir Bob, no, because ang ginahambal lang natin, let's balance health with economy. No, so ang mga economic activities are being regulated by DTI and the COVID task force. Ini ang mga food as well as mga trade fairs. Sila inaangga manage. Of course, we will accredit them, pero ang hatag ang approval will be DTI and the COVID task force. No, and at the same time, Sir Bob, so may mga we have some of those pocket activities just to keep the Dinagyang spirit alive. Pero kung ang ginapamangkot mo ang because ang sa church, no, ang sa church ang katahom dira, because the 9-day novena of San Jose Parish will continue, but we are airing Dinagyang the Dinagyang Mass. So I see Dr. Marovi Celis, siya present mag-Dinagyang Mass. Hindi niya ma-miss because ipagwa naton ang very special Dinagyang Mass at 7 a.m. of January 24. Ipagwa man naton on Dr. Celis, galantaw ikaw, hindi mo man mamiss ang aton religious sadsad because virtual man ang aton religious sadsad on January 22, Friday in the evening kung ano gid nga oras ginaubrata ang sadsad sa bahin sang San Jose. And Sir Bob, instead of a fluvial and a foot procession because protocols will not allow, we're doing a motorcade of Senor Santo Niño inside a float inspired also by a fluvial theme. Now, ilibot naton sa ito ka mga distrito sa syudad sang Iloilo on Friday, now January 22. So the essence will always be there, but it will be safe for everyone. Kaya ginahambal naton ang devotees naton matindog na lang sa sagwa sang ilabalay, bringing the statue or their image of Senor Santo Niño.
So ang part na Sir Jobert nga pag-abot sang Santo Niño ng tradition, will it still be done ang pag-abot niya sa river sang Iloilo? That will still be done.
Not this time. Instead, getting inspiration from that, we will bring Senor Santo Niño to all the 7 districts via motorcade. So i-motorcade natin siya pero malibot gid sa 7 ka distrito para hindi na ta magdugok sa San Jose. No? And the good news, Sir Bob, is San Jose Parish, which is our member of the tripartite agreement for Dinagyang, year in and year out, will use the image of the original 53-year-old Senor Santo Niño. So ilibot siya, the original Senor Santo Niño that was brought from Cebu we will hold a motorcade for our patron saint all over the 7 districts of Iloilo.
Kanami Sir Jobert sang balance sang festival nga very digital and virtual, and still not forgetting the real essence of the Dinagyang, which is the reverence to Senor Santo Niño. So this is really a great balance of both concepts of the celebration. So Sir, damo sa mga tao ang nagbulig sa IFFI or mismo ang IFFI. Do you have a big group working together to make this happen? Who are the people that are working closely with you that probably deserve some sort of
always,
for this?
Yeah, as always, we have a working we have a working team. Now, all the members of the Board of Trustees, we divide the work among ourselves. Headed, of course, we have our chairman, Mr. Jobert Penaflorida, and all our different Board of Trustees would also take chairmanship of the different committees. Dr. Ron Sebastian, our Vice President, is the Chair of Arts and Culture Events Group. Mr. Jose Marilaison and Mr. Alan Tan takes care of the very important solicitation and sponsorship committee, and Mr. Philip Chua and John Alexander Ke, they take care of special accreditation and support group. So divide now, Sir Bob. At the same time, we have a very supportive city government. The DepEd is also, I mentioned earlier, Dr. De Los Reyes helping us out. We have the group of IAFA. We also have support from the Department of Tourism, from the province of Iloilo, from our city council, and also our committees in the past have been very active. Again, the group of Miss Iloilo is also taking care of the Dinagyang Warrior fashion show.
Yes.
Holding a reunion of all Miss Iloilo 2020 candidates and winners. San Jose Parish, the Cofradia del Senor Santo Niño Iloilo chapter is very active. So it's really the entire community. The Iloilo Artists Festivals Foundation, our different committee chairs, Eric de Benagracia, Albert Manyares, and all the others who have been supporting us in the past. And ang katahom, Sir Bob, in all of these committees, the City Health Office is represented for the City COVID Task Force.
Oh, okay.
Ang committee ara ang COVID Task Force so that kung hindi pwede, hindi pwede.
Okay.
So kung hindi pwede, because it will be harmful, it will be violative of the protocol, we will not pursue any activity that they do not approve.
But may ara man gid sir event nga wala sila gin-approve. If you may just share, not necessarily name the event. May ara sila nga gin-disapprove because of a health risk.
Yes, sir. Ang first proposal, for example, of the rehearsals is that the Warriors can go home every day, and that was disapproved outright by the COVID task force. So hindi pwede. They have to go through the bubble. They have to go through COVID testing, and we have to ensure. So very costly lang, Sir Bob, because you have to feed so many people, no, for 3 weeks. But
Yes.
that is what the task force is saying, and we have to comply. And now the issue of whether there are trade fairs or food fests, we also refer it to the COVID task force, and they are now looking at compliance in each of these events. Pero ang very important din sa ila, Sir Bob, ang rehearsals. No? So inaiya gin ididan and may gabantay gid nga COVID task force nga representative all throughout the entire 3 weeks.
That's great to know, Sir Jobert. Kaya kung hindi ka mo makakompromise sa rules ng compliance officers naton, I think hindi man gid safe for everybody eh. So you just had to do it. Although amo to costly siya, kaya you have to feed everybody, no, and make them stay in one place, no. But see, it's happening now. So ikaw, Sir Jobert, personally, what are you most excited about for this special edition of Dinagyang Digital, Dinagyang Digital 2021?
Well, I'm excited to see the finished product. Ano ayhan ang makita naton, no? Because everything will be canned, will be prepared beforehand. So excited to see if we will be effective in bringing it in a different platform, no? And doing Dinagyang in the new normal. Now, in fact, Sir Bob, I have a lot of personal apprehensions, no, reservations of we need Dinagyang. No, but we're saying is that maybe we have to do it. The general consensus is that we want to keep our tradition, which is 53 years old already. And in fairness to us, we strike a balance between Kalibo, Ati-Atihan on one hand, which has now focused mostly on the religious side, and Sinulog on the other hand, that is also trying to find ways of how to do it in the new normal. But all the three festivals in the Visayas are continuing, because we're saying this is not just for the fun of it, this is pursuing a tradition.
And so we're having the best of both worlds, no? When you mention you're getting, ideas or like at least learning from Kalibo and then from Cebu. And Sir Jobert, I commend you and your team for, it's damo pa kamo obrahon. I know, I understand that, but at this point, I am so confident for you guys. Ako pa yung confident that this is going to be a great success, because despite the pandemic, this is still very much possible. So, Sir Jobert, before we end this evening's conversation, I'd like to ask you to give a message to all our Ilonggo viewers watching us tonight, not just on my Facebook account, but to all the platforms that you are sharing this live stream to. Sir Jobert, go ahead, please.
Sir Bob, thank you for the opportunity. And we ask our fellow Ilonggos to help us bring into reality Dinagyang Digital 2021. We're saying this is one Dinagyang, one Iloilo. Halad kay Senyor Santo Niño, because this is bringing the entire community together. And so far, that has been the spirit. We are all in this together. This is not only pursuing our devotion to Senyor Santo Niño. This is also paying tribute to our frontliners, to all those who are trying to make both ends meet during this pandemic. So, Sir Bob, we're not only featuring the 7 tribes, but we're featuring 7 real people. Now, and these are former Dinagyang warriors who are now frontliners. Now, so that is the gist of the whole presentation. So we have 7 former Dinagyang warriors, mga ga-perform gina bala. And now they are nurses, doctors, medical practitioners, government officials, artists who continue to be in the forefront. No? And what we are saying is, what our artistic team is saying is that the reason why Iloilo City and Iloilo Province, why the Ilonggos are resilient, is because at the end of the day, we have the blood of a Dinagyang warrior. Now, that's why our battle cry remains to be Bato Iloilo. Now, and the reason why we are fighters is because we are warriors now, and we are Dinagyang. And that's the essence of Dinagyang Digital 2021. Thank you, Sir Bob. And we continue to say, Halabira Iloilo, Viva Senor Santo Niño.
And very much more power to you, Sir Jobert. Thank you for giving meaning to the celebration. Thank you for sharing with us this very important information that actually makes us all become even more excited about Dinagyang. But excitement na ara lang sa balay. I think that's the essence of Dinagyang Digital 2021. And I just want to echo what you said about the 7 real people that you will feature. I think it's beautiful. I think it's deep and it's meaningful, and I think that's an embodiment of what Ilonggos really are. That's been tested, especially in 2020 when the pandemic struck us, and so I think coming up with this digital Dinagyang or Dinagyang Digital 2021 is like rising from the ashes and coming together once again with strength and beauty. And thanks to you, Sir Jobert, and to everyone working with you for putting this all together for the Ilonggos and for people around the world. So, Sir Jobert, thank you for your time. And I hope that in the future I can still ask you to guest here on Streaming Hot.
Let's stay healthy because we have a lot of projects together.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year to you and Ma'am Rhea, and thank you very much, sir. I'll stay on a little longer,
Thank
but
you.
say goodbye to you so you can have your time na rin. Happy Sunday,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So there you have it, everybody. Oh my God, Dinagyang 2021 is so exciting with what we have just heard from our IFFI President, Atty Jobert Penaflorida, to all the officials, to all the board members of IFFI, and to the city government of Iloilo, to all the civic organizations that are helping, to all the individuals working together, private and public and government officials. We are so excited for the upcoming Dinagyang. We have been given a glimpse of what to expect, and so far we're all pumped up. And all I can say is it's possible to have a celebration as big as Dinagyang without risking the health and safety of the Ilonggos who will take part in this celebration. So I am so excited, and I can't wait, and I hope that you all come together, join us in the virtual celebration of Dinagyang 2021. I know a lot of my friends who are out there and would always come and visit Iloilo during the Dinagyang celebrations may have to put this year aside, but you are still very much a part of it because it's going to be available in many, many platforms. So, wow, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us tonight. Wendy Floor, all the way from Korea, thank you for sharing with us your very encouraging comments and your excitement as well, your shared excitement. And my dear friend, Diane Gonzalez de Felipe, my liquor ban gihapon sa Dinagyang. I mentioned, I asked your Jobert, and I think the answer is yes. So, but you can drink in your own homes, but not in public. Am I declaring that? I don't know. But yeah, I think you're safe in your own home. So you can come to my house if you want, but just don't drive all the way back to Pavia. Ayun. So, well, what can I say? Tonight has been a wonderful, wonderful episode. Damo nag-join sa aton. Well, because nag-share si Sir Jobert sa iyang mga official pages and social media accounts. So to all those that have joined us and first time makakita sang Streaming Hot, thank you, and I hope that you can continue to support me in my live stream, which happens every Sunday at 8 p.m. The topics range from a variety of discussions. Next week, I'm gonna be having also another one-on-one interview with a very special guest, all the way from Australia. But I cannot yet divulge the topic because he said that he doesn't want to know because he's probably watching right now. But I'm just gonna tell you that next episode will be something that you will also learn from. So look forward to it, and I hope that I will see you guys. So it's 2021, everybody. It's going to be a brand new year for us. I've seen a lot of New Year's resolutions being written on your social media accounts, and it's great that we always write down what we look forward to in every year, and we have to work for it, because nothing will happen to dreams or to New Year's resolutions without like walking the talk. We have to walk the talk. So personally, I did not write an essay or a palangka winning essay for this year, but I just want to wish everybody good health, better and improved relationships, and also better and improved yourselves, of course, kindness and compassion, and of course, stronger faith, diba? Ang mature ko na ngayon. But anyway, it's gonna be I really believe and claim that 2021 will be a better year. So let's just hope for the best, and look at the silver linings, sabi nga nila. So yun, well, thank you very much, and I'm gonna end the show tonight a little earlier. Hindi tayo magwa 1 hour kasi we have had such a very productive and informative discussion tonight, and I'm sure you all just want to spend your Sundays quietly with family, or just in the comforts of your home. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next week for another hot episode of Streaming Hot. Have a great evening, everybody. Happy New Year.